All right, Carlos Vinicius with his first goal since signing for Fulham from Benfica. His first goal since March, actually. He's been looking for that for months since coming into the Premier League, and of course got his chance from the start yesterday due to the absence of star striker Alexander Mitrovic. Talking about the Premier League with me this morning right here in the studio is one man that I'm sure that you all are familiar with, extremely popular, especially on the internet, amongst Arsenal fans, amongst football fans, in fact. You guys know him on social media as Kelechi AFC. Some call him local man. I call him boss man. But he's right here in the studio with me. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Fantastic to have you. You seem quite cool this morning.
I'm always
cool. Yeah, usually not this,
I'm always cool, It's beautiful morning,
Maybe you are feeling like a boss because Arsenal top of the league?
No. We're not being carried away with the position. We are taking it one game at a time.
Okay.
Like hot, sweet soup.
Yeah, beginning to talk like champions.
No. We're taking it one game at a time. No. It is what it is. We're top of the table for a reason, and I think we merit it. So let's see how it goes.
But are you sort of beginning to pinch yourself a little bit? Because it's the middle of January, 5 points clear, and to be honest, City aren't playing their best football at the moment.
No. Like I said, we're just taking it one game at a time. This league can turn upside down tomorrow. Look at Man United and Rashford; they're closing in. So we just focus on ourselves, do our job, win games, and then we see where we end up.
You're sounding like the manager of the club. The managers are usually more diplomatic.
No,
we take it one at a time. Or are you sort of, because we've seen Arsenal, well, maybe not this comfortable, but we've seen Arsenal sort of flirt with success a little bit and then they disappoint. So maybe the PTSD from those experiences is why you're so laid back.
I just know that football is a very, very unpredictable game, and anything can happen at any time. Anybody can beat anybody, and it's the Premier League. So look at what Fulham did yesterday to Chelsea. So you just take it one game at a time. Hopefully the boys are fit. Obviously, the absence of Jesus, it's not really being felt because Nketiah is playing well.
And I think because other players in the team have stepped up.
Of course. Partey is fit. If Partey was injured, then I'll be like, okay. But everybody's fit, so let's see where we end up.
What do you think has been working for Arteta? I mean, this guy, he came in the first couple of months, won the FA Cup, won the Community Shield, beat some really big teams in that run, right? But it almost felt like a smash and grab in the months that followed, seeing how Arsenal struggled, to get results. In fact, it got to a point where some Arsenal fans were saying, look, this guy has to go. But right now, he's the most loved man in London. When you consider that Graham Potter is the direct opposite of that. I haven't seen what we've seen with Chelsea in recent weeks. What do you think, in your opinion, has worked for Arteta in recent months?
He changed the mentality of the club. He needs to get his own players in. He knows what he's doing. He had his own blueprint, so we needed to be patient with his process. Fans are fickle. As far as you're winning, you're the darling. If you're losing, you're not the darling. There was a time Arteta went 4 games, losing on a 4-game losing streak at home, and people were calling for his head. But look at it now; he has turned it around. So, I mean, the man knows what he's doing. He's got good players, and I have to big up the owners of the club as well for believing in him and being patient with him. If you flip that to Chelsea, I don't think that Potter is a bad manager. I think he's a good manager. He just needs patience. And in this kind of situation, just like yesterday, he switched to a back 3 initially. That's what I've been expecting him to do, like arrest the slump. You're used to playing in back 3 in Brighton.
Yeah.
So just a few decent results. It looks like someone that is being told what to do by the owners. Todd Bowley is telling him you must play 4-3-3 or something for a man that is very new in football, to be honest. So, but Arteta has really done well. Chelsea can maybe copy our blueprint, I don't know, because they've been copying everything. If you're linked to this player, they beat. If you're linked to that player, they beat. So they should copy our blueprint, be patient with the manager.
To be fair on them, maybe we should just talk about Chelsea a little bit. I thought Joao Felix was good yesterday.
He was the best player.
Right, before he got the red card. It almost seems like there's this air of negativity around the club. He comes in, has a good game, gets a red card. That used to be Arsenal.
No, that is it. We've never had any.
Arsenal used to be the club that it almost seems like bad luck,
It's not like bad luck. See, these things, they happen in football. So people have patches, Unluckily, it's Chelsea's turn to have a bad patch. But they just need to stick together and then ride the storm. It's just a storm. They have so many injuries. They have one full squad out.
Yeah, 10 first-team players.
No, actually 12.
Imagine.
So you understand? So you don't have to.
And then they picked up one more yesterday. Dennis Zakaria.
Yeah. And then if you add the suspension to
Joao Felix.
So you can imagine. So it's not really fair on the coach, but it is. That's part of football. Injuries are part of football. So let's see. What happens if the body is going to be under too much pressure to fire him, but. I think he should just stick with him.
All right. I mean, that's where I was going. That having sticked with Mikel Arteta and you guys are top of the league, that you probably be advising Todd Bowley to stick with.
Yeah. I mean.
But have you seen enough of this guy at Brighton to suggest that he'll do well at Chelsea?
Of course, yes. But the thing is that I don't think he's been given the free hand to work. Okay. And they are now signing every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Like, calm down. Let the guy set out his store. There was no transition from Peter Cech and Maria to whoever is running the show now. Yeah. It looks like it's Todd Bowley that is running the show. You've never been in football. You don't even know what they're talking about. All you do is wait for Arsenal and Man United to target a player and then you bid. That's not, it doesn't work like that. When Maria, I can't remember, when she was there, she was sporting director, like, you don't even know she has signed. Like, want to, shoot business. But you moved away, you pursued them, you just scattered everything. Like, it doesn't work like that. There should be transition. And that's part of the problem. I don't really blame Potter, He's trying his best with the tools he has, but let's see how it goes. Not as if I'm sad.
Of course, you can't be. You're talking about the league. I will stop repeating that.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, let's go back to some Arsenal now. The transfer window is open. One of the question marks around this Arsenal squad with regards to the possibility of winning the league is squad depth. You just mentioned how Chelsea they now have 12 players out, and they're in 10th or 11th or wherever they are this morning. Shouldn't Arsenal be signing players?
Yeah, we should be signing players, and we're in the market. We're active in the market for some players. The Mudrik guy, hopefully he will come. In as much as I don't feel we should be paying 100 million.
And it's been dragged. It's been dragged for weeks now.
I don't know what Shakhtar are doing. 100 million is too.
In fact, he posted a cryptic on Instagram last night.
Yes,
like you guys come and beg Shakhtar.
No, we've taken a bid yesterday. I think it was 70 million with add-ons. But the issue is that apart from his position or that position is not really a position that we are desperate for. If Partey gets injured now, I'm crying. So
exactly,
I need a Partey backup. So I'm just hoping that we are even more active apart from the middle guy to get other players into the squad.
All right. We don't have a lot of time. Unfortunately, we couldn't start early, but I'm going to put you on the spot now. Do you think Arsenal are going to win the league?
I don't have any comments on that. It can happen, but let's see. Ask me this question. Ask me this question like 3 months time.
I'm asking you today.
It's possible.
Of course it is. They're top of the league. But do you think they're going to win it?
It is possible.
All right. Seems like you're not going to answer.
You're very diplomatic, isn't it?
You're not going to answer the question. Anyway, across the Premier League, we're seeing a couple of other teams also struggle. Your crosstown neighbours, who Arsenal play this weekend in the North London Derby, Spurs have had a torrid period in recent weeks. But the first Arsenal this weekend, I think the Arsenal going to that game, clear favourites.
Tottenham Spurs, that ground is a very difficult ground. We lost there when there was quite much pressure to, come within the top 4 region. So it's not an easy game. It's not going to be an easy game. It's a derby for a reason. Yesterday, you saw what Fulham did to Chelsea. It's a derby. So, yes, we're at the form side, but in a derby, sometimes form doesn't come into play. So let's see how it goes. All right,
Kelechi Anyikude with us right here on Plus Sports on Plus TV. Let me go pick your mind on what it feels like to have been an Arsenal fan all of these years. I say this because we've been smiling and laughing, but for so many years, it wasn't all smiles to be an Arsenal fan. How has the journey been?
Topsy-turvy, some good times, some bad times,
Many bad times.
Going 9 years without a trophy, bro. It was yesterday, I didn't even know that Man United have gone 6 years. And I'm thinking, no, you guys can't win the Carabao Cup. I need you guys to do like 9 or 10. But it was really, really tough, but that's why you're a supporter, you're a fan. You stick with the club. You can't just say, no, I'm jumping to Man City because they are winning. No, for me, that's not fandom. That's not supporting. You keep supporting the club and you enjoy the glory days. You cry during the sad times. That's part of football.
All right, thank you very much, Kelechi, for joining us. Like I said, you guys know him as Local Man. He has come with his chieftaincy.
No, that's we go everywhere with it. That's part of the brand. We have to elevate the culture every day. We're always on point.
A man of culture. I'm sure that once he leaves there, I mean, today's Friday, you do some cultural things.
You know the vibes.